brought to you by CFU, the power of service.
Welcome back to Panther Sports Talk. We're talking wrestling with head coach Doug Schwab, and midway through the month of January, talk about just as you look at what's coming on the horizon for this program and competition as you wrap up January, a big February, and then the Big 12s, and of course the NCAA championships.
Well, I mean, you can kind of see some, I don't say light at the end of the tunnel, but I mean, we've been, you're through half the season. And we have the part of the season that everyone talks about, but you had to do that first part of the season really well too, So, you really just try to gain some momentum. I think we have 8 duels left, and each one of them is just an opportunity for us to go out and compete in a way that can build momentum, and even for anything within a dual meet, to build momentum for the next guy. Kind of inspire our teammates with how they're competing. That's what I've been trying to tell our guys. Like, I want it so you're watching your teammate, and we have to be standing up because of the effort that guy's given. Because you're so into it and so inspired by how he competes. And to me, that's all we're going to try to do these next 8 meets, and then build that into the Big 12 tournament.
Talk about Brody Teske and what he means to this program.
Competitor. You talk about a guy that my tagline for him is, you don't have to warm up for a street fight. Because, that's when he's ready, man, when he steps out there and he's ready to wrestle, he's as good as anybody. And, you saw some things last year. You saw him be within seconds of, being in the semifinals of the dang national tournament. That's something that burns, but it burns in a way that's going to continue to help you build. And he's been out a little bit. Everyone's had some things kind of going through the team, but we're getting him back healthy and ready. And I'm excited for this. These last handful of duels. And man, he's going to have some big opportunities in front of him because he gets to wrestle quite a few ranked guys. But he's one of the best 125 pounders in the country. Man, I'm looking forward to seeing him show everybody in March.
I always find it interesting if someone transfers into your program. They don't come in right out of high school. And why has he made that transition look pretty seamless?
Wrestling, I think guys, there's just a level of respect, but also, we recruited him too coming out. So, I knew him, had a relationship with him. I think it was something that, he's close to home, and some of the reason that he wanted to come back was to be around that. So I think just, man, when you're in a good place mentally and physically, and you're where you want to be, I think it makes it very seamless and I just believe in our program, and he knows that we believe in him, and I just think it was easy to fall into it and get rolling. It wasn't an easy thing, man. He's done a lot of work, and he'll continue to do the work, but, man, we're excited that he came back to Iowa and that he's at UNI.
Teske had a good year last year. Expectations very high for him this year. Here's that student athlete feature.